Hi Libra, welcome to your reading, and this is a reading for Libra Sun, Moon and Rising for April 2021. And keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with all of you, and if it doesn't, feel free to check your other placements here in the channel as well. Libra, I already got your cards, so we can already start with your reading. And we open up with the card that represents you, that represents your energy now in the month of April, how you're stepping into it. Nice. We have the King of Wands. Super strong energy. Okay, this I really like to see it because it's very assertive. Okay, it's asserting yourself. So it's stepping out of that Libra energy of keeping the status quo or keeping everybody happy around you, seeing both sides all the time and being more assertive in what it is that I want. Okay, and that makes a lot of sense because the sun is now in Aries, which is your seventh house. It's that energy in us that we need to learn how to integrate in ourselves, right? That balance between the first and the seventh house. Okay, so this more fiery side of you is something that is going to be very prominent now in the month of April. And we are going to see how it's going to play out, but I already like this. It's also quite confident. This is a very confident king. There is a little danger in having too big of an ego. This is the king for me with the biggest ego. So pride is something that needs to be looked out for in this month, but if it can be balanced out, this is just a very confident, assertive energy that you can embody. So if you have been wanting to take on or something or start a project or whatever it is, this is the energy for you to start doing that, because this is a go-getter. This is the most go-getter king. All the kings, they are right strong, they are kings, but this is a fire king. So this is the initiator. This is the one who get it, who goes after it. This is Leo, this is Aries. So very strong opening of your reading here. And then we have your environment. How is the environment and the people around you showing up to you? And we have the Queen of Swords. I actually really like this because this is a balance of the two. Okay, even so we have a queen and a king. And you can see that the queen is looking here at the king. But this Queen of Swords is you. She's an air queen, even though I associate her more with Aquarius. She can also be very Libra because she does have the sword that cuts on both sides, just like the Justice card, which is the Libra card. And it's coming out in your environment. So I find it quite interesting because usually we embody the characteristic of our sun sign, but we project that seventh house, right? So if you're a Libra sun, it might be easy to project that Aries side of you, okay? But here we actually have the Queen of Swords in the environment. So you are embodying the seventh house that you usually project, and that part of you that you more easily embody is coming up around you. Okay, so this can be people who can help you plan things because the environment is the mental aspect. Okay, this is the executor, this is the planner. You come up this month with the executor, but the people around you help you plan it out. This is the rational aspect of it. Okay, this is that planning part of sitting down and saying what needs to be done, how can it be done, what does it need to be done, and you can go and do it. So this is an excellent month to work with people around you if they can help you accomplish something that you want, because you do have the fiery energy to go after it, but I do think that you yourself are lacking a bit of the planning aspect, the more detached rational mind here. But this is coming up on the outside, and as you can see, as I said before, she's looking at this king. So I see this as a very supportive energy. Whoever is around you right now that can help you see things in a more objective and detached way are really there to help you do that, because they are looking at you, they are supporting you, they are here as the supportive role. She's not combating you, Okay, this Queen of Swords here, and this doesn't need to be. This is not about gender. Okay, this is the energy. So you might be male or female, even though you're showing up as the queen, as the king, and so is the environment. This can be a male or a female. Okay, it's just the archetype of the energy. But this is someone quite supportive that is there for you. It's like, no, I'm here to help you. I'm not here to fight you. I'm not here to compete with you. I'm here to offer you this more rational point of view, this planning aspect of things, so that you can execute it, so that you can focus your efforts executing it. So I really like this marriage of energies here. I really like this combination here. And then we have the animal totem for you this month, which is the animal that is coming up. And this is either an energy that is important for you to embody, something that your guides want you to integrate better this month, but this can also be an energy that you can go after in case you need, okay? So this is an archetype that is there to help you, to support you in a way. And especially if you end up seeing this animal either in a music, hearing it in a music, or seeing it in a movie, or just going outside and seeing this animal outside, then it's just a further message that you are indeed surrounded by this energy, and it's there for you to take in case you need. And we have the turkey spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. Okay, so this also reminds me of that ego aspect here. You are in a very strong moment this month as the King of Wands, but don't let that power of the King of Wands come up to the mind, okay? Don't let it grow too much on the ego. Be graceful. Have gratitude. Be gentle. Be generous, okay? So this is very connected, for instance, the positive side of the Leo archetype. Leos, they can have a very big pride and ego, but they are also extremely generous, gentle, graceful. They like to shower people around them with attention as well. So this is important. This is an important energy for you to connect with this month to balance out that strong fire coming in this king, so that you're not led by pride and ego and need to win at all costs, let's say, but to act in a way of service. So this is in a way that you are bringing service to others as well, with this King of Wands combined with this give with gratitude and grace. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards for the month. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, okay. Ten of Cups. The Moon in the reverse. The Strength card. King of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, so there is definitely, and look how the Strength is right next to the King of Wands in the reverse. So there is indeed an aspect of egocentrism going on in this month, or maybe letting this the ego, the fire of the King of Wands come up too strongly, you know, because it's being needed here that you you do some character building around that, actually, with this Strength cards. It's being asked for you to kind of dominate those lower natures, you know, of being too prideful, with this King of Wands here in the reverse. And the Empress, yeah, so like actually doing that will take you to a place of true confidence and not a fake confidence that comes from pride. So that's very important to do, but we'll talk about that. The Hermit in the reverse, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, really good reading. Some pitfalls here and there, but overall really good reading. So this is how we start up. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse with the Ten of Cups. Okay, the Ten of Cups here for me makes a lot of sense. As I said, the Sun is in Aries. It's your 7th house. The 7th house not only is what we project, but it's also the house of the partner. So relationships, they might come to a foreground this month with this Ten of Cups. It's something that you want, okay? But not just if you are already in a relationship. This can be just a higher level of happiness and fulfillment that you are seeking. You want to achieve that. You want to achieve a better life in general, to feel more happy in things around you in general, to have that one thing that is still missing in your life. But with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, you can be very ungrounded this month. Okay? This is a lack of being grounded, which is very well explained with this moon here in the reverse. The moon in the reverse just confirmed that to me. This is a card of Pisces. This is a card of Virgo. Virgo and Pisces are opposite in the astrology wheel. They are both in the reverse. Okay, so we have an excess of Piscean energy here, of being lost in the mist, in the thoughts, in the feelings, of not being so sure of the things around you, and then lacking the groundedness, the pragmatism of Virgo to balance that out. So it's like you want to achieve that happiness, but you need a solid plan for that. You need to plan that better. Also because here we have the planner. The Queen of Pentacles is a planner. She has her pentacles. She nurtures it. She's dressed in red and also yellow. So she has the intellect of the yellow, but she also has the assertiveness and the strength to make it come true with the red. Her undergarment is white, so her intentions are quite pure. But this is all in the reverse. So the planning that you need, that is going to take you to this Ten of Cups here, is lacking. And that's also, it's so important to connect with that Queen of Swords around you, you know? That person in the environment, or that group of friends, that partner, that friend, whoever this person is. This is someone who will add that level of pragmatism, of rationality to accomplish your plans. Because with this Queen of Pentacles here in the reverse, yeah, you're lacking practicality. And if you lack practicality, if you don't ground yourself, if you don't have a solid plan, you might think that you have the Ten of Cups, but it might just crumble down because it won't have strong foundations. So whatever you're trying to build here, it's important for it to have a very practical, workable plan behind it. Okay? It's very important here. And this also brings me that King of Wands in the reverse, because look at, it's the same King of Wands that we had in the beginning, but now it came in the reverse and it's showing up right in the middle, right in the center of your reading. So it's very important. You might be led by pride this month, and it might be even one of the reasons why you feel ungrounded. It can be that you don't want to accept other people's help. You don't want to embody a more objective mind here, thinking that, no, you can do it, you know better, you know. So there is this aspect of being trapped down in ego here, in pride. But that's something that needs to be tamed down with the Strength card. The Strength is all about character building. So whatever it is that needs to be tamed down here, be it pride, be it ego, be it over-assertiveness, be it need for power, need for control, or just trying to chew more than you can, you know, whatever it is that it associates with you, whatever this King of Wands in the reverse is talking to you, speaking to you here, that is something that needs to be tamed with this Strength card, because the Strength card is character building. Okay, so there's something here, there is a character flaw here that needs to be understood and addressed. And if this is pride of not wanting to accept the help of this King of Swords around you, this person who is very cut through, who is very direct, very mental, very rational, then this is something that you need to understand here. And if this is not related to that Queen at all, then this is something that you just need to understand by yourself. Because the thing is, you came from that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, but doing this character building, accepting that lower nature of yours, addressing it, having the humility to see that and transform that is what will lead you ultimately to the true confidence. The Empress is very similar to the Queen of Pentacles, but she's a step further even, you know? So she's the major arcana version of the Queen of Pentacles. She is Venus. She's ruled by Venus. So she's all about her self-worth. But this is a real self-worth. This true confidence, true power, you know? sitting very tall. It's not lying about it, it's not pretending it, it's completely being it and embodying it in every cell of your being. And you come from this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, which is very ungrounded, but by addressing these flaws, being humble, which will be a challenge this month because you are facing the month as the King of Wands. I don't think you want to be humble this month, but that's when it's the most needed, right? Addressing it, truly addressing it, is what is going to take you to the Empress, to the true confident version of yourself. Okay? So this here is an amazing indication because there is a true potential for being the best version of yourself, starting to be that best version of yourself this month. If those negative aspects of the King of Wands are worked on. And I really like, because this is a month of a lot of movement. This is being shown here at the end. So if you have been a bit more closed off or not so active, or I feel like with this last row, I feel like the last month or the last few months have been a bit more closed off for you, in a hermit mode, not doing as much as you wanted to do, not connecting with as many people, maybe not doing the projects that you had been wanting to do, but you're coming out of that hermit mode. Okay? And then we have the Page of Swords and the Ace of Wands that I really like. Because the Ace of Wands is very connected with that King of Wands that we saw in the beginning. It's the go-getter, it's the initiator. This is a month to start new things. If you have been wanting to start a new project, this is the month for that. The Page of Swords is very communicative. So you will be very mentally and verbally communicative, you know. Either you will be thinking of a lot of things, a lot of possibilities, and just starting to develop things in your mind, or you will be talking it out with other people, because this is a chatty guy. But you will not be just talking about it and dreaming about it. You will be going after it. But remember, you need a solid plan. With that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, you need a solid plan. And in order to build that solid plan, you need to be humble about your limitations, accept help from people who are more rational and detached and objective than you. Okay? So that you can really achieve this Empress time here. So this is a really good month, Libra, and it's a month for you to come out of that hermit mode, okay? So it's in the reverse, that's great. So you're coming out of it. And this is a month that you will be talking to way more people, connecting with more people, exchanging ideas, brainstorming, starting new projects, thinking of what do you want to do next and actually starting them. That's the greatest thing, because this is not an Ace of Swords. So it's not just about the planning this month. It's about the doing. I think you will get your hands dirty this month. And that's really cool thing here for you. Okay, this was a shorter reading, but very direct. So I'm already gonna get you some oracle cards so that we can finish it off. But very exciting month overall, and this super fresh energy. I love seeing this combination of the Page of Swords with the Ace of Wands and combined with that King of Wands. Really great energy. We have sacred sexuality. And actually, this is not talking to me about sex in a way, because the sexual energy, it comes from the sex chakra. And what some people don't know is that the sex chakra is connected with the throat chakra. So it's a very creative chakra, okay? No wonder, for instance, that artists, they have a lot of sexual energy. So painters, musicians, people who are very artistic. Think about, for instance, singers and bands that we know that like they had all those groupies. They are very sexual people. okay? Because they have a lot of energy in their sex chakra, which is a very creative energy. So the sacred sexuality for me is actually connecting with not with a sensual side of you, but with a very creative side of you, which goes beautifully with that King of Wands, because this is not just an Aries, but a Leo archetype, and Leo is one of the most artistic signs in the zodiac. Okay, so this is something that you can definitely do if you know how to transmute your sexual energy to use it in a way that is more artistic and expressive. I think this can be very useful to you. This will be putting the sexual energy into use, and especially if you don't have a partner. If you are single at the moment, then I would really suggest you to do that, to just transmute that sexual energy and use it in a creative way. Bring from the sex chakra to the throat chakra so that you can use it in creative projects. And here, by doing that, you can also have better ideas to plan it out. You know, whatever it is that you're wanting here to accomplish, whatever is this 10 of Cups that you're trying to bring to you, you can channel this creative energy to that, to have better ideas. Oops. The cards are falling a lot, but none of them are for you yet. And we have mending. So I would also say that if there is anything that was broken, okay, here, any mistakes that were made or any situation that you felt, if there's anything you need mending in your life at the moment, I think that this is a good month to tackle that and to work on that, okay? And that might even help connected with this Strength card and the King of Wands. So whatever needs mending in your life at the moment, April is a good month to start resolving that. Let's get one last card for you. Actually, no, I want... The Monology was asking to be read to you. Oh, nice. Okay, we got your card. New Moon in Libra, a new romantic cycle begins. And we saw that 10 of Cups, right? So if you are single, this 10 of Cups can definitely be related to a new relationship that you have been wanting to attract to yourself. And this is the moment in which a new cycle is starting for you. So this is very good news. But if you are already in a partnership and you are not looking for new romantic connections, then this new romantic cycle here might just be the start of this very creative project that you have been wanting to tackle on, okay? Or just something that is very connected with your heart chakra. So something that you will nurture in an emotional way, okay, in an emotional level. It can also be represented by this new romantic cycle begins if you are not single. All right, Libra, so that's all I have for you this month, and I hope you enjoyed. And if you like this reading, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. It really helps the channel to gain more visibility. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.